Hello there, my name is Davis, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Pokemon Platinum version Nuzlocke, Domino-Locke, whatever lock we want to call it. It's my own little Nuzlocke variation, and this is episode 2, first episode. We started the game, started off with a Trapinch, after being picked by the people who viewed the first episode. We went on and caught ourselves a Nincada and a Spinarak, and if you did watch the last episode, you'll notice that the HUD screen is slightly different. Got rid of the second DS screen sort of view because there's not that much use for it in this kind of game. Instead I replaced it with, I made the normal screen a lot bigger, and obviously showing you how the Pokemon link to each other in terms of the rules of the Nuzlocke. So Trapinch links to Trapinch, our spinner, the main Pokemon of the party, links to our Nincada because of the ground type, and then Spinarak links to Nincada through the bug type, and so on and so forth. So we shall move on. I went back to the Pokemon Center to heal off camera, and I've put Nincada in the front of the party to try and get him up a couple of levels. Hopefully, train up against some Hoppips. I don't think they have an attack move, so just scratch these to death as they splash to themselves. But yeah, it's just getting into the game, into the new game as we go along, really. Plenty of time to get new Pokemon in. Hopefully they fit the team. We got pretty lucky with the start. Being able to fit 3 Pokemon in straight away was very nice, actually. And this Hoppip proving to be a bit of an annoyance with his synthesis. I think I'm just going to go into Trapinch and bite. So I kind of want to get this out of the way. I was hoping the Hoppips would be a pretty easy grind in, but until you can one-shot them, the synthesis is going to be a problem. 21 experience, it's not too bad, 42 overall. And I think this might actually be our very first trainer battle. And it is. So, what Pokemon are you gonna have, sir? Youngster Tristan with his Swinub. I do have random Pokemon trainers for Pokemon. See how much damage the tackle does compared to the scratch. And we're gonna swap into Snapper, who should be able to finish off the Swinub with no problem. But yeah, I don't really. Although I played Lore Diamond and Lore of Platinum, I can't remember the routes at all. It's been such a long time, and so I can't remember what's up ahead here. I think I want to say it's a forest, but could be wrong. Plenty of opportunities for us to catch a Pokemon, though, I hope, as we come up against last Natalie and her Wingull. We're just going to continue to swap train the Nincada for now with a Snapper. Water Gun comes out. I didn't even completely forgot about that, to be honest. Luckily it doesn't do too much damage. It lands 2 Water Guns on us. Hopefully we kill straight away. We do manage to one-shot, but it brings us down to 12 HP. Do get the level 11 on Snapper. That was a little bit close for comfort, closer than I'd like, to be honest. Quickly go back and heal her up before moving on. But yeah, Platinum, one of my favorites. If you're watching this, if you made it all the way into the 5th minute of the episode, let me know down in the comments below what your favorite Pokemon game was. It'd be interesting to see, gauge the reaction of the audience, get to see how old some of you are. So what Pokemon game did you start with? What's your favorite? What Pokemon game did you dislike the most? I personally started with Fire Red. Never really played Fire Red though. Never really understood it until I watched my cousin playing Pokemon Ruby, which I can't remember which came out first, Ruby or Fire Red, but yeah, I learned through my cousin how to play Pokemon and how it worked. He gave me his Ruby to play, and I played through that, and then I went on to my own Fire Red. So those are the first ones I played. My favourite, I'd have to say, probably... I don't know, it's a tough one. I really liked Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I think it's just because of the nostalgia playing from the start. Those are the starting ones for me, just revamped and made better. And in terms of Pokemon games I liked the least, I took a break between like Black and White and X and Y. I came back to, I think Black and White are the ones that I dislike the most, if anything. They're not necessarily bad games by any means, but I think they're just ones I've put the least amount of time into. That, along with probably the newest game, Sword and Shield, I've completed the game in terms of all the storyline and the DLC game. Obviously, the Island of Armor, whatever it's called, but still, it didn't take me too long to get through all that. But I do like the new games. They're I think they're just short of some like more open world exploration. I like the new Wilds area, but I think they could just ramp her up a little bit more and make it that a bit more RPG feel. So we come up against a Nincada, a Starly, which is could be it shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Actually, once we get into Snapper. Hyper Cutter on the Snapper is a very nice little ability to have, especially when coming up against Pokemon with Intimidate. Stops that attack drop. Almost to Jubilife City. Get ourselves a free Magmizer, which is interesting. I have got random items on at the moment, which was hence why we find ourselves a Magmizer so early on in the run. Continue to scratch. Starting to do some decent damage to these to the bug bite type Pokemon now. String shot spam from the Spinarak, slowly whittling us down, but not actually doing any damage to us. Poison Sting is always a little bit dangerous if you can land the poison, but he doesn't, thankfully. And one more scratch should be enough to see off the last Pokemon here, and we'll be into Jubilife City. $23 XP is not the greatest amount, but it's better than nothing. And we are here. Talk to Dawn. Hi Davis. I feel I'll have to who's catch some more, like when you travel far away places. Oh, I know. Don't you think it's better to know more about Pokemon? Sure, there's no place. I assume she takes me to the Pokemon school. And we meet Detective Looker, I think. Detective Looker, his name is. Of the International Police. Codename Looker. Incidentally, is the saying, don't be a thief familiar to you? No. Interesting. Get the verse recorder, not really major for us. Right. Go over here, can't go over here because I don't have any gym badges. The trainer school. Wonder if there's a Pokemon item in here we can get. There is. And our rivals in here. Found a stick. That's what we like to see. What on earth is a stick? That's for a Farfetch'd, right? So we got two Pokemon items so far. Deliver a parcel to Dan. Get the town map off him, thankfully. I think we can battle these two. It's the Pokemon. Our Pokemon looking fine at the moment. Give these two a quick battle. I can't remember if I put random Pokemon trainers on in terms of their random Pokemon. I want to say yes, but I could be wrong. We'll find out when we get to the gym. That'll be the only problem, will be the random gym battles. I'm not a fan of that. I'd rather keep the gym battles to a set type. As we swap into Snapper, just in case the Hoothoot knows a flying type move would have done a lot of damage to Nincada. So yeah, a little problem with the Nincada, obviously regarding the party. Obviously, if we lose the Nincada, then we have to remove. We lose the spinner rack at the same time, which is a big problem for us. So it works similarly to how a Soul Lock works, basically. Whereas if the Pokemon on the same line is lost, if the Pokemon on the same line is lost, you have to get rid of every single one along with it, unless you have an adequate replacement in terms of another bug ground type Pokemon. And you can't use that Pokemon unless you change the spinner. I think the rules I'll set is I can change the spinner after the first, third, fifth, and sixth gym, or something like that. We'll see how it goes. Is it 6 gyms or 8 gyms? Let's take a quick look. Okay, so after the first gym, the third gym, the 6th gym, and the 8th gym, I'll be able to change the spinners. Just in terms of depending on the Pokemon I find. So I can't change the party at all now until we beat the first gym. So Trapinch is stuck as our spinner, which is the main Pokemon for us. Gotta find and talk to these clowns. We can go that way, but we don't have a fishing rod yet. I don't know if there's actually a Pokemon gym in Jubilife Town, to be fair. I think the first Pokemon gym is in Albra. Get our Poketech watch. Quickly heal up in the Pokemon Center, and then we should be alright to make our way over to the next area. We're yet to halfway through this this episode so far, and we're yet to actually catch a new Pokemon. So hopefully we can hurry that up a little bit. The Pokemon in this as we come up against our second rival battle. But yeah, the Pokemon found in the areas are lower level than from my last Nuzlocke. I've kept it to a similar level this time, as he catches himself a Slugma, which level 7 as well. Could be a little problem for us in terms of the rest of the party having bugs. But it shouldn't be too bad against Snapper. The yawn might be a problem. As we fall asleep, it's not ideal. Definitely don't have any awakenings yet. It has Smog, poison type move, does absolutely no, does literally 1 damage to us. We'll just have to wait this asleep status out for the meantime. But yeah, the Pokemon in these areas are, like last time out I found like a Houndoom on like the 5th or 6th route. I don't think that's gonna happen this time. As we'll keep Snapper in for the Magnemite. Just continue to bite him down. He won't be able to attack us with any electric moves. Two more bites maybe. We still haven't had a flinch yet. We've been pretty unlucky with these with the flinches. We've gone through about 5 or 6 bites without a single one. But one more bite should do it, and we should get to level 12 after this, to be fair. 171 experience, very nice indeed. And that's the second win over our rival so far in the run. He's going to toughen up for the gym battle at Albra, and this is our chance to get our next Pokemon on the run, depending on where it'll be, on whether we'd be able to link it into the party. It is a Spearow, so we can't link her in yet. It's normal, I think it's a normal flying type, as if just pure flying. It has Peck, so I'll land the Scratch. Okay, I'll stick in for one more Scratch and then swap out, get him into the yellow. Goes for the Leer anyway, so we definitely have to swap out because that should be a one-shot of that. So we go into Trapinch or Snapper. Doesn't do much damage at all, thankfully. We'll throw the Pokeball at her, and although it's a new Pokemon, it's not one that we can add to the party yet, because we got no links to it. Tiny Bird, so he is normal and flying. Obviously, if we can, once we evolve Ninjask, then maybe we could find a way to work him in. But so far, there's no real opportunity. Store Spearow in there. until we need him or her, I can't remember what it was. And then we shall make our way this way this time, see what Pokemon are available at Route 204 for us. What route was this actually? 203, I imagine. So 203, we caught a Spearow. Let me quickly write that down. And Route 204, yet to find out. Hopefully it's something decent. Something that could be built into something strong, for example. And here we go. It's a it's a Zigzagoon, of course it is. I mean, it would link eventually into into Spearow with the normal type, but not something we can link in just yet. But we're strengthening the options in the back end of the game. Obviously, if we was to lose Trapinch, we could end up keeping a couple of Pokemon around, changing the team around to accommodate these new Pokemon, but they're not the kind of Pokemon you'd want to be taking into the end game against the Elite Four. So Zigzagoon's proven to be a bit of a tough cookie. I want to keep Nincada out. Actually, yeah, I do want to keep Nincada out. I'm gonna use the potion just in case. Only got 8 HP left. Only does 1 damage anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. The growl spam just keeps bringing my attack down. Getting into the orange, just gonna throw a Pokeball. Hopefully it works. Two shakes are enough. Try a couple more Pokeballs. And there we go. We catch ourselves a Zigzagoon on Route 204. Not the most exciting of Pokemon. I'm gonna call him Rocket as the Pokemon not the Pokemon, the character from the Marvel, the little raccoon. But once again, he's not our Pokemon we can add to the team. We find ourselves Mystic Water. It's interesting. Powers up the power of water type moves. Could be a nice little use. Wonder if he has pickup. If he's had pickup, I'm gonna keep him in the party and not use him. So I will keep Rocky in the party, just won't use him at all, just so we can get the Pokemon, the free items from him. So we fight our way through Route 204. I think this is the wrong way to go. I think we need to go through 203. She has herself a Nincada at level 7. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to just go straight into Nincada. To be fair, Zigzagoon could be a pretty good HM slave for us as actually for the meantime. someone we could just dump all the HMs into, save us using like unwanted ones on the on our main Pokemon for now. We see off the Nincada, get some 48 experience, which isn't too bad. And I think this is the wrong way to go. I'm gonna quickly go heal. We'll see off the rest of the Pokemon trainers on Route 204. And then that should be it for the end of the episode. Trying to keep these early episodes a little bit shorter, less lengthy for this series anyway. Try and keep them around 30 minutes or under. Back to 204. Do you fight? Does fight me. He reckons he's got a Magikarp. It'll be interesting to see if he actually does. That'll tell me if it's different. I guess it is. So it is randomized Pokemon trainers. Level 8 Poochyena. It's quite a bit of damage with the tackle. I think Bug type is super effective against Dark, I want to say. I could be wrong, could be not effective actually. So it is super effective, that's good to know. So we'll spam him down with a Leech Life. Continues to spam Howl. Gets us back up to full HP. One more Leech Life as he gets greedy with the Howl. Should be enough to see off the Poochyena. That should be decent experience for us, yeah. 93. Just over halfway to level 7 for Nincada. I think he evolves at level 20. And you need like a free slot and a free Pokeball for him to evolve into Shedinja. Can't escape. A bit annoying, but I'll try once more. Do manage to get away. So, I think this is actually the right way to go. Gotta go through this tunnel, and then fight your way through to Obra. So see what the Leech Life does, how much damage compared to his tackle. Yeah, we'll continue to whittle him down, nullifying half his damage with our Leech Life. So the biggest mistake I had from the last Nuzlocke was not properly training the Pokemon. I had a claw. I did set myself a limit that you couldn't go over the next highest gym trainer or rival trainer battles, highest Pokemon. I'm unsure yet whether I'll do that with this Nuzlocke just because of the limitations elsewhere with the Domino-Locke. But I'll try to not over level where possible, really. So that just kind of takes the fun away from it, to be honest. Personally, like, even in like normal Pokemon, the over leveling, the excessive use of the excessiveness of the EXP shit, just the fact that it works on all of the party, kind of makes it a little bit OP. As we finally whittle down the Electrike, 156 damage XP to the Nincada. Finally reaching level 7. No new moves yet. The Ravaged Path, I think, is where we need to be. Before we move on, just quickly take a look over on Route 203. Do have one more Pokemon trainer. Kricketot and Zubat, he reckons he has. What does he really have though? He has a Igglybuff, which is interesting. Should be able to scratch our way down with him. No Sing, of course. I'll swap into Trapinch and try and get this out of the way. A couple of bites should do the job. Don't want to waste time unless it only knows Sing, which would be a bit of a problem. So it probably just knows Sing and Defense Curl, which is very, very obnoxious. The Sing lands again. There we go, thank God for that. 28 XP and a Wynot as well, so keep in the bite. The bite should just one-shot the Wynot. Which it does, thankfully. 55 XP is not a great deal, but we're almost to level 13 with Snapper. I'm not sure what level it evolves at. Get another item. Pecha Berry, quite nice to have. Stops the poison. And now I'm a little bit confused as which way to go, to be honest. Another level 5 Spinarak. Nincada's sleeping, I forgot about that. I tell you what, we'll go back. I said I'd keep this under 30 minutes, but we're at 32 minutes already. But we'll try and fit in one more Pokemon catch. We'll go back to the Ravaged Path. I think that's not the right way to go. See what Pokemon we can try and find in there. And then that's where we'll call it for this episode. Let me find the Pokemart, get ourselves a couple of extra Pokeballs because I think we're running quite low. Got 4 left. I'll buy 10 so we can get a Pokemon Premium Ball as well. It uses up all our money, to be fair. See what Pokemon we can get from the Ravaged Path. Something decent to add to the team, I hope. Find ourselves a Tyrogue on to 204. That would have been interesting. Obviously, we couldn't have linked him yet, but would have been interesting nonetheless. Let's take a look in here. Yeah, we can't move on because of we don't know the Rock Smash. But let's see what Pokemon we can get. We find a Swinub. Now, is that ground type? Because if that's ground type, we can actually link him into the team. Now that is very interesting. He is ground type. He's ice and ground, which adds a nice little branch off for us in terms of where we can go with the team. We can link. For the meantime, we can dual link him and Nincada into the team because Trapinch is a normal ground type basically, so he's got 2 ground links that he can use. But once Trapinch evolves into a ground dragon, we need to make a decision on whether to keep either the Swinub or Nincada. And I know which one I'd much prefer at the moment. But it's a very, very nice Pokemon to have. Especially if we can get him evolved quickly into a Mamoswine. Mamoswine stays as an ice ground. It evolves whilst knowing ancient power from a Piloswine. So at level 33, he learns, so it's quite a way to go actually, level 33, to have just a normal little Swinub. I'll call you, since you are supposed to be a pig, or like a mammoth, we'll call you Babe. As in the little movie. And find ourselves a focus band, which is actually a very good item, I think. To increase attacks, but you can only use one kind of attack. That stops you from getting one hit KO, which is actually that's actually pretty big. I'm gonna give that to Snapper just so he doesn't get one shot. Very nice little item to find there. And that is where I end it for this episode. It's been another exciting one, really. We flesh the team out even more with an actual Pokemon that we can add to the party, and a couple of other Pokemon that sit in the box for a bit, and just in case we ever need them. But yeah, if you've enjoyed, leave a like. If you've not enjoyed, leave a dislike. If you think I could do anything better with the series, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the series, also leave a comment down below. Let me know that you're enjoying it. And if you want to keep up to date with any other series I do on the channel, you can always subscribe. That's no problem at all. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Davis. Good night.